You know I'm a picky bitch. Like, Pat McGrath is the standard for me. And this... Today we are reviewing Lunar Beauty, which is Manny Mua's brand. If you don't know who Manny Mua is, he is like one of the OG male beauty YouTubers, but he is just also awesome. Like, even if you're not as into makeup but you just want someone really entertaining to watch, that is Manny. I love watching his videos just because he is so charismatic and funny and sarcastic, and he has that really dry sense of humor, which is like me. So I don't know, I find him hilarious. But anyway, that is Manny Mua. We're not here for a review on him himself. So I've got quite a few products from his brand Lunar Beauty. We are going to put them to the test today. I haven't even touched them yet. So I don't want to like delay this any longer. Let's just go ahead and get started. Now, before we do, let's go ahead and do the YouTubey things. I don't know why I do this now, but this is like my let's do the YouTubey things, like a cheerleader or something for myself. Well, we should be our own cheerleaders, I guess. So yeah, whatever. Anyway, if you enjoy the video, you can give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I enjoy it. I mean, I do enjoy it when you do that, but I appreciate it. My lord, this video is so all over the place. I'm sorry. It is currently 7 o'clock in the morning. I am currently drinking my first coffee. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be wild because you're watching the caffeine kick in as we go. So let's get started. So Lunar Beauty, I recently purchased a whole box of Lunar Beauty stuff. You can see this whole box is full of Lunar Beauty stuff, like I said. I didn't get everything from his brand because I am not made of money, but I did get something from each category, I'm pretty sure. I think the only thing I didn't get was the lashes that he just released because I do not wear false lashes at all, so that would be a waste of money for me. But I'm pretty sure I got like one product from each other section to test out, and then if I like it, maybe we'll expand. Maybe. Could be another Pat situation, you know? I ordered my Lunar Beauty stuff from Glam Radar in Australia. I will link their website down below just in case any of my fellow Australians that are watching, if you haven't heard of it. But Glam Radar is actually pretty good. I've ordered from them before. I've never had an issue with them, but also their shipping, they do express shipping for like $8 or $10, but if you spend over a certain amount, it's free. So I got free shipping. It literally came in one day, you guys, because they shipped it. Like, I made the order really late Thursday afternoon. They shipped it on Friday. This is last week. And I got it yesterday at like 7 a.m. Like, that's amazing. But otherwise, for the rest of you, you can order off Lunar Beauty directly. So I will also link lunarbeauty.com down below as well, just in case you're from somewhere else in the world. So let's go ahead and have a little look-see at what I got. So the first thing that I picked up was the Lunar Beauty brush set. The Lunar Beauty brush set comes with this little bag right here, which is actually not too bad. Like, it's just kind of like your standard kind of cosmetic bag, but it is actually quite nice and it's quite large. So if you're traveling, when we can do that again, and you want to put your makeup brushes in it, I don't know why I'm friggin' stumbling over that word, you can go ahead and put quite a lot in there. Like, unless you're like me, who's a freak and has a million brushes, you're gonna fit most of your brushes in there. So you do get 7 brushes in it. Now I'm going to show you each one of the brushes. So the first one is called LBE1, and I'm guessing that stands for, well, actually I have no idea what that stands for. Anyway, LBE-1 is the first brush, and it's basically like a really fluffy kind of blending brush. So hopefully you guys can kind of see that. Next up, we've got the LBE2. And this is very, very, very much like the Sigma E25. This one is LBE3. And it is like a small kind of fluffy, but it's like a small E25 from Sigma, but fluffier, if that kind of makes sense. Then we've got LBE4, which is just a flat kind of small shader brush, so pretty stock and standard with that one. Then we've got LBE5, which is like a kind of, it's like a flat shader brush as well, but it's fluffier. Next up is LBE6, and this is like a domed pencil brush. Then we have the LBE7, which is a very, very, very small shader brush. It's like a little baby, which will be perfect for putting color in the inner corner. When I actually got this in my hands, I was like, I think this is going to be really good for me because these brushes are small. So they're not like, apart from this kind of like blending brush right here, these other little blending brushes and like these shader brushes, but even overall, the size of these brush heads on these are smaller than like the average. And the reason why that's amazing for me is because I have, say it with me, hooded eyes. And so when you have hooded eyes, you usually, at least in my case for my eye shape, the smaller the brush, the better the eye look is going to come out, because it's going to blend a lot more concentrated almost. So the next product that I picked up is pretty much the reason that really dragged me into the brand, and that is the lip gloss. So I picked up the Lunar Beauty Celine lip gloss. This is going to be way too white for my lights, but you can kind of see it there. So this is what the actual lip gloss compartment or whatever unit, whatever, the packaging, this is what the lip gloss packaging looks like, you guys.
Why are you the way that you are?
But yeah, look at the little diamond. Is that not the most amazing packaging ever? It's gorgeous. So any single time I've heard anyone talk about Lunar Beauty, like I've heard them talk about the lip glosses mainly, and they have talked about how these lip glosses are quite literally the best lip gloss formula of all time. Now, I don't know if you've watched any of my other videos around here, but if you have, you know that I am something of a lip gloss connoisseur, if I do say so myself. So how good is this really, is what I want to know. Now this is 26 Australian dollars and 17 US dollars. I picked it up in the color Celine because I know it's sold out on the US, but if you go into Glam Radar, they pretty much have full stock of everything. So I'm actually going to put this on right now so that we can kind of start to get a feel for it as the video goes along. It looks pretty on camera.
Stop acting like a disgruntled pelican.
It feels lovely. It feels lovely on the lips. You can kind of feel, it's a little bit gritty. You can kind of feel the gold flecks in this just a little bit, but it's not too irritating. But the actual gloss formula itself, aside from the glitter in it, it feels fucking phenomenal. It really does. It actually kind of feels like the Tower 28 lip jellies a little bit, but with glitter. If you don't want any of like that glitter grittiness at all, don't get Celine, get like one of the milky like nudie colored ones. I'll keep wearing this throughout the video though, so that by the end of it I'll tell you if, like, trust me, my lips are a bit shit, so I'll know by the end of filming this video if this is gonna dry my lips out. I promise you. I promise you. The next thing that I picked up that I'm also I'm very excited about all of this, but I'm very excited for this because I've really been wanting to add some of these products to my collection, but it is the Moon Prism blush palette. And can we talk about the packaging? Can we just talk about it? Can we just talk about it? It's like raised. Like, can you see that that's raised? It's so nice. You guys, like, even look at the unit carton that it comes in. It is beautiful. Like, he's really left no detail unturned. Like, when you open this up, you get the mirror, which I won't blind you with. And then this is the absolutely beautiful blush palette. Oh my Lord, these colors. That was the reason that actually drew me into this, was just because I feel like I can pick up this blush palette, and as long as the formula is good, which we'll test out soon, I pretty much wouldn't need another blush ever again until I use this up. We all know that's not going to happen because I have a problem with buying makeup.
Stop it. Get some help.
But like, if you were someone that wanted to add some blush to your collection, wanted just a one and done that you wouldn't have to worry about like which compact to grab, this is a phenomenal blush palette for that. Now, only one of these has shimmer in it, which is this one right here, but I will say that this Gravity color right here, which is like the darker brown one, it does have a slight fleck through it. But when I say slight, I mean it is very slight. Like, it would almost be like a satin, barely, but from the looks of it. But I would obviously need to try it on. But this one is definitely more of a glowy, like, highlighter almost. Now, the last product that I picked up, which was the kind of, oh God, I need that speaks to my little basic bitch soul, is the Eternal Eclipse palette. And again, high packaging. Hi. What the hell? Manny? Damn, like, this is fully raised as well. Oh my Lord, he has just, like, even the back. It's just beautiful, you guys. So it's made in the USA. It has an expiry of 12 months. It even has, like, I love that it's got like his YouTube channel and his websites and everything on here. Like, this is really, really beautiful. Now, again, on the inside, you get a mirror, which I won't blind you with. And then this is the inside of the palette. Now, let me drop my lights real quick, like I normally do. What the actual F? Is this not like the most sultry, glam, like just, it's like for all you basic bitches out there like me that wants an everyday palette but then wants it for nighttime. I mean, you could definitely wear this every single day without fail, like to work or whatever, because there's enough tones in here that you could do that. But it's almost like the basic bitch version of a nighttime palette, if that kind of makes sense. I don't mean to offend you if I say basic bitch, by the way. I am definitely basic, okay? But for me, it's a compliment. So take it that way.
Well, okay.
Anyway, I love this. I love this. To be honest, these 4 shades right here, the blues and the grays, they drew me in, and this shade right here, I don't really have anything like that in my collection. I mean, I have blues, but I don't have anything like this tone. Oh, they drew me in. They drew me in. The thing that I love the most about this palette, just from looking at it, is that you would have most of these shades, you think, in your collection, but when you actually get it, or when you actually really look at it, there's such subtle differences to each one of these shades that you actually don't have them in your collection, or at least not from what I've seen. Like, they're kind of unique, each in their own way, enough that you could add it to your collection and you probably don't have it, even if you have a lot of neutrals, if that kind of makes sense. Okay, so now for the really, really good parts, we're gonna zoom you guys in nice and close, you know the drill, and we're gonna put all this on the face. We're gonna use all the products, and I'm beside myself. I'm excited. Okay, are you ready? Ha! So pretty much this look is kind of finished. I obviously still have like mascara and stuff like that to do, but I'm gonna show you how I got this look. I did like a little quiz on my Instagram last night to ask you guys what color I should use from this palette today, and all of you voted for the smoky silvers. So that's what we did. Now let's get started so that I can tell you about how I'm feeling with these eyeshadows and these brushes. I'm using my NARS tinted primer like I always do. The first thing I did was take LBE1, which is the fluffy blending brush, and I took the color Dusk, which is right here. Okay, so we're just fluffing this through the crease, this dusk shade with this LB1. And I like this brush. I like this brush a lot. In fact, spoiler alert, I love the brushes. Love the brushes. They're so soft. They're like little feathers on your eye. These are really nice. They're really nice and soft. Now I picked up my LBE2 brush, and I picked up this color right here, which is called Sandstorm. And I put this kind of just a little bit lower than that initial crease color. And you know how I was talking about at the start that these brushes are like quite small and they're going to be great for hooded eyes? Yeah, I was correct. These are the most perfect size blending brushes for people with hooded eyes. Like, I mean, I'm sure they're wonderful if you don't have hooded eyes. I can just only speak from hooded eye experience, you know what I'm saying? But God, they're good. They are good because it just creates like this perfect, like, it's just the perfect size to create a crease for me. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully you know what I mean. Okay, so next up I took my LBE3 and I picked up this color right here, which is called Smoke. So the gray color. I just picked up a little bit of this to kind of bring in that cool tone effect, which is like this kind of look over here. Now, in terms of the shadow quality, so we're just gonna, sorry, before I do start talking about that, I'm just going to push this in here. Now, in terms of the shadow quality, these are good. These are fucking good. These are good. I am now starting to see why people rave about this brand. I understand that a lot of people would look at this brand and think that it's like an influencer brand, and so, you know, like whatever, it's just going to be like half-assed because it's an influencer brand. This is some of the better quality eyeshadows I've honestly ever used. Like, I'm building up a dark smoky eye here with like doing my base makeup first, which is pretty much kind of like a no-no, and had I thought about it, I probably wouldn't have done that. But I haven't had any fallout. Any fallout. Now I'm just taking this LB3 brush again, and I'm going into the color Lagoon here. I couldn't resist. Now you won't see a lot of the blue in here because mixed with the gray, it just kind of makes black, which I'm going to assume makes sense on the color wheel, but I still wanted to just try as much of the shadow colors as I could. I'm just concentrating this color on the outer corner. But yeah, these, like, look, you guys are watching me real time. I know this is going to be a long video. I'm sorry, you guys, but like you guys are pretty much watching me real time blend this look together. And it's coming together so quickly. Like the other palette that's kind of like this is the or that is like this, is the Natasha Denona Glam palette. It is on the same quality scale as that. I'm really impressed. I don't know what I was expecting, but it definitely wasn't. I definitely wasn't expecting to be this impressed. Okay, so now I'm taking my LB4 and I'm picking up this color right here, which is called Starry Eyed. I just could not resist this color. It was so pretty. I'm so happy that all you guys picked the silvers to do a look with. I also wet my brush. I did use my finger first on the other eye, and I just didn't like it as much as when I used the brush, like a wet brush. So that's kind of what I'm going to do, which is kind of what I prefer with most. Now, I do have a little bit of fallout coming in here, which is okay. Like, it's a pretty dark color, so, and I'm not being too careful with it. I'm kind of actually being super messy, so the fact that that's only the only level of fallout that I have is pretty dang good. I also really like this shade's so pretty. Look how pretty that shade is. Look at it. It's so pretty. I love how true to color this has been. It really is like that gunmetal gray. I really like this. I don't have anything like this in my collection. Now I picked up the color Meteor next, which is this beautiful color here, which kind of looks almost silver. But when you swatch it, I'm going to do swatches in a minute, you guys, of the rest of these shimmer shades on my hand. I kind of forgot to do it at the start. But when you swatch this shade, it's like this like beautiful kind of purpley topper shimmer color. It is so pretty. You just wait until you see the swatches. It is so pretty. And I just put this over the top to kind of bring a little bit of an extra sparkle, and I wet my brush for this as well. Now for my lower lash line, I just picked up this color Dusk again, and I picked this up on the LB5 and just smudged that underneath here. And then I took the LBE6 and I actually combined Smoke and Lagoon together just to create like that darker outer smoky corner. And then this is the only brush that I used that wasn't Lunar Beauty, and it's only because I don't have one for the inner corner, because I use the pencil brush for my lower lash line. So this is the Sigma E45, and I'm just taking this color right here, which is called Flare, and this is going on my inner corner. Then I actually took this ColourPop pastel eyeliner in the color Prance, and I put that in my lower waterline. I'm just going to go off camera and put some mascara on, and then we are going to come back and we are going to put some blush on. Yeah. Okay, so I just went and put some mascara on, and I also just quickly put some of, put my lip on, I should say. And so I used ColourPop BFF lip liner with just a little bit of ColourPop Luxe lipstick in the color Boy, which is discontinued, but it's just a really, really light nude. Now I'm just going to also quickly put some more Celine lip gloss on over the top. That's beautiful. I can honestly truly see why people freaking love this lip gloss. I really do. Okay, so now let's go ahead and move on to the blush palette, which I'm also very excited for. Now, I think I'm going to try just this color right here to begin with, which is the color Stargaze. And I'm going to pick this up on my Linda Hallberg 310 blush brush because I kind of have like this cool tone vibe going on. So I don't want anything like too pinky. Yeah, I think let's just do that. So I'm just going to dip into this like so, and I'm going to tap a little bit of the excess off because I have a tendency to use too much product. And we're just going to tap this. Okay, I feel like these are buildable, which is perfect. I want a buildable blush. I do not want a pigmented blush. That is nicely buildable. I like that. I love this. I love this. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. This is so beautiful. I can't wait to try like all of it. I'm gonna put a little bit of this color on, which is called Spacey, just because, just on this outer part right here, just because I want to try it. Oh yeah, that looks beautiful as well. Oh, I love this. Okay, this is a must. If you are considering this, just go ahead and pick it up. You won't regret it. It's beautiful, and you get six shades. So, you know, you kind of only need this. Like if you're just considering picking up a blush at all, you really can just pick this up, and like this is a one-stop shop. You don't need anything else. It has all of the colors that you'll need, which is really, really good value. The packaging is beautiful. It's high quality and it's buildable, which is what I like. I don't want a blush where I dip it in and put it on my face and it's like, okay, you've already gone too far, you clown. I want to be able to build it up softly because sometimes I can go overboard. So I love this formula. It's It's really beautiful. I really like this. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed with this brand. I cannot wait until he releases more products. I will be buying them all, I can assure you. So what I'm going to do is, I did tell you guys that I would show you some swatches of the metallic shades in here, and I forgot. So I'm going to go do that now, and then we will wrap up. Okay, so this is all the shimmer shades swatched. So this is the bottom row, which is Starry Eye, Deep Sea, and Night Sky. Night Sky is more of like a black matte shade with some glitter in it. And then, oh god, that blue shade is so pretty. And then on my hand here is the top row. So you can't really see this color at all, which is Flare, which I actually feel like would almost make a nice highlighter as well. That's what I have on my inner corner. And then this one is, oh, Adamantium. Let's go with that. And then Meteor, Gold Dust, and Desert Sky. And look at Gold Dust and Desert Sky. Holy crap. Like, look at these shades, you guys. They're fucking beautiful. So that wraps up my Lunar Beauty Manny Mua makeup brand review. This is the finished look. I really don't know. I really don't know what else to tell you guys. I feel like I've kind of given you my thoughts and reviews as I've gone along. All I can say is I am so utterly impressed with him and this brand. Like, truly, truly, truly. I'm not just saying that to suck up his butt or anything. He has no idea who I am. I'm so, and you guys, you know I'm a picky bitch. Like, Pat McGrath is the standard for me, and this meets it. This meets Pat McGrath's standard. Honest to God, I promise you. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you have been on the fence about picking up any of his pieces, go out and get them. Go and do it. I 100% you will, like, you won't regret it. They're stunning. They're stunning. Lip gloss is beautiful as well. Love it. Can't fault. I literally can't find a fault. I'm not even just saying that. I cannot find a fault. I am so blown away impressed. Anyway, enough rambling. I feel like you get the point. I'm impressed. I feel like you get it, you know? That is it for the end of the video. Please let me know if you have tried any of Lunar Beauty's stuff, or if you're thinking about it. And if you have, like, what stuff have you tried? Is it this stuff? What do you think? And if it's something else, let me know. And, like, maybe I should consider getting it, you know? But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Also, let me know what other indie makeup brands you think I should try, because I'm definitely I really want to try a lot of different indie brands this year. So let me know your thoughts on that as well. Now, if you enjoyed the video, you can give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much if you do. Thank you if you're watching to this point. You are an absolute legend. You're the true MVP. Always sound sarcastic when I say that. Don't mean it sarcastically. You really are an MVP in my mind. Thank you for putting up with me. Now, I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.